Shout out to the Dub. Hey,
watch this.
Hey, number one Dub.
Watch
Next, football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go Hugs, put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach Carter stuck on the scene, giving advice, he knew what he mean. Jay Mack, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean. Lead wise and go easy, off the easy, push easy. With my steppers, our special gifts, making picks and so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All my fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub. 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 That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat Boteezy, Jeremy McInnes, Coach Carr, and Brian Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
On to the next round. Salute. Get ready.
Dub salute. Hey. Pat Boteezy, the Dub, with my guy, Coach Beattie. Probably one of the most famous faces in the program. How long have you been up here? About 10 years?
12 years.
12 years. Been in the program for a long time. They've seen a lot of great play up here and stuff. How you feeling about this year's team and you know, your cornerbacks, DBs, and all that?
I think we got a really good shot at winning state. I think we got a really good shot. I think our team is coming together. Our offense is coming together. You saw tonight putting up 45 points. We work every week to get better.
One thing that people try to accuse DeSoto of being is not physical, a finesse, pretty team, but I was just talking to my guy right here. I said they were physical tonight, and that's what it's going to take to get to state. Have y'all been preaching that?
Correct. And we do tackling circuit every week. We go live. We go full pass on Tuesday, and we go 100 miles an hour hitting each other.
Love it. I love it. You know what? And that is a change because you go to a lot of programs. We go to a lot of practices, and some practices they hit a little bit. Some practices they don't hit at all. Yeah. So that is the key to it. And I know Coach Mathis practices hard and stuff. So you feel like that's going to be the key to getting y'all to that level?
I think so. I think being physical in practice and then hitting the weight room. I think we added the weight room element more this year than we ever have before to try to get us to those later rounds.
Absolutely. Coach Beattie, he is a pillar of the program. Give a shout out to the Dub real quick.
Shout out to the DFW, shout out to hometown Eagle Pass, Texas. And like I told y'all earlier, sometimes you got to slap your little brother and let him know who runs his house. We saw him at the end of the game. His arm was red and blue. So we hit him.
And the same game plan, because I watched the Austin Westlake game last year, and that's the same thing they did today. They just kept hitting, and it looked like the same game to me.
I went back and saw the Westlake game. Just to see, it was the same offense, but a little different.
Right.
But they put pressure on him.
Absolutely.
And we noticed that when they put pressure, he would get mad at their own line. He would get mad at his receivers. You know, he became a hothead. So if we can put pressure and get him out of his game plan, get him out of his comfort zone, then we got a shot to win.
No doubt. Man, Pat Boteezy reporting live for the Dub. Love this man right here. He's always showed love to me, even before the Dub, and then with the Dub, man. Swaggy Wit, you got anything before we get out of here?
Hey, man, Coach, congratulations. I'm proud of y'all. Hey, I said it from day one. This is going to be the last team standing. And guess what? They are. One more unfinished business.
Yes,
hey, like you said before.
Hey, welcome to the Southside Party Part 2. DeSoto youth took care of their business and did what they do. It's going down. How it feels, Coach?
It's feeling great, man.
God dang it.
2 down, 1 more to go.
Yes, sir. Hey, I was talking to some of the players and I asked them how this game felt compared to last week. They felt like this was an easier game. The atmosphere was a little bit different. Did you feel the same way?
I think once we got used to all the shifting and motion, they're going to keep up with our speed.
No doubt, no doubt. What does this mean on the ledger of you and Coach Mathis together as a champ? Because I know y'all done went through the struggle together.
I'll tell you what, I showed them a tweet that I made in July. And I said, goal number 1, state title. Goal number 2, get a head coaching job. A lot of people thought, man, you got the balls putting that out there. Well, number 1 came true. We'll see what about number 2. But if not, then we're going to run it back next year.
Well deserved, man. This is one of the best ones, man. Y'all, if y'all don't know, y'all better recognize. We'll have them on the Dub to talk about it, see what jobs pop up for them. Anything you want to leave?
Man, Hey, we need about another 50,000 people to back this bitch up. Let's go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, one more to go on the Southside party.
Southside.
Come on, everybody south of the Trinity to come blow Jerry's World up. Let's go.
Southside.
What up, my brothers?
Boy, that was a walk down memory lane.
It was.
Hey, live at AB, it's your boy Bo. Episode 138 of the Dub High School Podcast. Man, and yeah, we got a treat tonight. Coach Beattie is in the building. We also have one of our sponsors, Miss Gina Maria. She'll be coming on in a second to talk about something that could be beneficial, should be beneficial to your kids or whatever in art support. So we're gonna bring her on in a second. But Coach Carr, the star, what's going on, boss? How you doing this week?
Man, listen, man, I'm excited. Football season right around the corner, man. Practicing, man. I'm certified, so I'm stress free.
Yeah.
I'm just living it up, man. I get it. Listen, for the next 6 to 7 months, I would say from here to December. For me, it's going to be 100% football from the time I wake up, from the time I go to sleep. And I'm talking about from coaching junior high at Bow Story, 7th and 8th graders, because I had a meeting with my coaches today, then to turn around and then have to go that same day to SOP and coach. And man, it's just going to be Monday through Sunday. And it's I got a taste of it today. And it just felt so good, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? When you literally live by keep your feet where be where your feet at.
Yeah,
it's an amazing experience, man. It's fun.
I love it. B Raza, what it do, man?
Man, what up, fellas? Mate said, man, football. Listen, hey, Friday is the first of the year, right? 1st of August, right?
Man.
And after that,
Yes.
and after that, we going to scrimmages and everything. And the week after that, it's football season, man. And, hey, this is the favorite time of the year, man. Hey, I'm excited, man. I'm excited for you, Coach Willow. I'm excited for you too, man. Say you at soccer, man. Man, I'm excited, man. Man, I said, man, J Mac, we gonna be man. We probably drive about 1,000 miles, man. And in that 4 or 5 months, hey, I'm ready for it, man. I'm excited, man. Brothers, hey, it's go time back.
No doubt. I got a lot of games. Look, I'm starting out for scrimmages. Yes, sir. Hey, I got one quick question for you, B-Wise.
Who got the feedback?
I think it's Coach Carr. Might need to mute for a hot second.
It ain't me, man. I got that new Mac computer. It ain't me.
You got that new Wi-Fi in that house.
Wi-Fi.
I got one question for you. Tupac or Biggie?
It depends on what day of the week it is. If I'm in a bad mood, it's Pac. But you know what? When I'm laid back and just mellow, give me Biggie, man. Like tonight, drink a little margarita. Give me Biggie, man. Mellow.
Okay, I was just trying to make sure your shirt wasn't lying to us. All right.
So tonight is Biggie tonight. I'm going Biggie tonight, y'all. I'm going Biggie tonight.
Hey,
I'm mellow. I'm in peace.
Right.
Peace tonight.
This is gonna trip you out. So I was at practice today, met a kid. So I'm like, hey man, what's your name? He said Notorious. And I'm like, okay, Notorious. I said, okay. I said,
oh.
N-O. And like start spelling like Biggie did. He said, yeah, my mama named me after Biggie.
Oh yeah.
Notorious.
Oh.
Just that alone, he could have told me he was a bad football player, but in my mind, he a baller. And he going to the 8th grade, so I had to holler at him. Come holler at me, son.
Notorious. I like it. I like it. So I guess if somebody named the moniker for Tupac, they would name their child Thug Life. I don't know, but
I'm sure it's probably a lot of Pacs going around. Somebody named Pac.
Yeah,
Shakur.
Yeah, Shakur. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, speaking of the Shakur of the show, J Mac, what it do?
Hey man, let me see if I saw that right. I saw produced by Pat Boteezy, created by William Carr.
Bro, look,
where did that happen?
Now look, I'm gonna say this. If you look at the video, I'm gonna have to redo the whole video. I've been noticed that. I'm surprised y'all just not caught on to that. But It was a mix. For some reason, it mixed when I did the intro for the thing.
Keep it spoken. That's what I thought. I said, hold on.
Yeah.
Is this a remix?
Yeah. So it's a remix of a remix. I'm actually working on a real cool for the fourth season of the soon. It'll be out.
I get that feed to you soon.
It's on me, dog.
All right, good deal. Well, hey man, without further ado, because we got a lot going on tonight, I want to bring on our special guest, and she is a sponsor of the show, our second sponsor of the show. We never brought on a sponsor before, but I think because their product is so unique, I think I would do it a disservice unless I let them explain it themselves. So man, we got a sponsor.
What? Yeah!
Hey, Miss Gina Marie.
Hi, thanks for having me. The energy is really great, guys. I know you're excited about getting football started for the year. And Mobile Arch Supports is going to be a great partner for you. If you don't know a lot about arch supports or orthotics, it's early intervention that makes the difference in an athlete. As they're developing, if their feet, which are the foundation to their body, are not in good position, then it can affect their entire physical being. It can affect their gait. It can affect everything. So the sooner you could identify issues with some of your athletes, they might be having plantar fasciitis. They could be having shin splints. They could be having back pain. Any of these kind of things can be addressed through the correction of your foot. So like we say, the foundation on our house is important here in Texas, and Lord knows we have enough issues with foundations. Your feet are the foundation to your body. And if you don't take care of your feet, everything else stands on top of them and everything else is impacted. So what do? When we work with a client or our customers, whatever you want to call them, we're going to measure your feet. You remember these?
Man, yep.
Football. Hey, they still work. You would imagine how many people don't even realize they are wearing the wrong size shoe. They have the wrong size foot in their head. And as we get older, our feet change because we've been standing on them long. So our arches can tend to drop, etc. So arch supports aren't just for the young. It's for any corrective stage of your life that you're having pain in your body, because chances are it's stemming from your feet. So we're going to measure your feet. We're going to print your feet so we can see what they're looking like. Now, this is a flat foot here. People who have flat feet, a lot of athletes have flat feet. And one of the things that happen as life goes on is those ankles will start pronating, meaning rolling inward. And so what ends up happening, that causes a lot of knee pain, and it works its way up the body. So this is why I talk about early intervention when we get into arch supports. So between these two, we're going to measure and print our athletes. And then what we're going to do is, based on what their conditions are, we have a variety of orthotics that we can put under their foot. Literally, we're going to measure it on their foot. We're going to put it in their shoe, and they're going to walk. So this one here is an example of something. I had plantar fasciitis so bad, I couldn't even walk. I mean, I was looking for a new job because I've been in management and stand-in for years. And I was job hunting. I was in so much pain. 50 pairs of sneakers now didn't make a difference. New shoe didn't make a difference. Until I got into this support, followed with this support, life was good in 2 weeks. Complete game changer. So I will tell you that your athletes getting the early intervention is going to be key. Now, we are very generous. A little bit about the company. We are a veteran-owned business, looking at getting our certification here, working on that right now. All our products are made here in the U.S., so it's not like I can tell you, hey, we're sold out of that and we're going to be waiting 5 months to get it on a boat from China. No, I can get it. The technology in these supports is proven. These were the bedrock for what you're seeing now in the industry. Any arch support that's out there is based on this right here. This has been around for 70 years. I'm personal friends with the folks that own the patents and the trademarks for these. And so I got into this because I did work for a big franchise brand. And that brand, I was a top manager, top salesperson, but the prices were so prohibitive. And I went to the operations manager and I said to her, is there not something that we can do to help and accommodate more people? And she said, no, we don't want to be known as a charity organization. So that just kind of blew my socks off. And took a while for us to get everything going with our business because we were really fighting between whether we were going to be a nonprofit or how are we going to operate this. And so our accountant said, listen, just get it going. And if you want to change it to a nonprofit down the line, you can do that. So I said, okay, we can always gift. We can do whatever we want to do. So with our program, we give you a 5-year warranty on your arch supports. Now, arch supports are covered under HSAs, health savings accounts. So if you purchase one through your health savings account, you can use those dollars for it. Some FSAs, flex spending accounts, you can use those dollars, just depends on your plan. But that way, all that money that you're accumulating through your workplace deductions, you can get your children an orthotic. Now, we also have a generous trade-in policy. We realize that a child's foot is growing until about the age of 14. And we think it's really important to make sure that the parents say, hey, you know what, it's just too expensive. I can't afford to keep getting a new orthotic for my kid. And, you know, they don't have a properly fitted orthotic. That's just as bad as not having any. So what we've decided is that if you buy an orthotic from us, every 6 months, if your child is going through a growth spurt, every 6 months, we're going to go ahead and allow you to trade in that orthotic, and you're going to get you're going to get your new orthotic at 50% off our retail price. So you're going to save money on that trade-in. Whereas if you are going to the big name brands, there's no discounts for you. And if you're going to go through your health insurance, oftentimes your deductible is more than the cost of an orthotic when you buy it from us. So firsthand experience using them, game changer, life changing. I had broke my knee. It's hard to break a knee, but I had a slip and fall. It was on a birthday. It was a bad day. And I broke my knee clear in half. And I had chronic knee pain for like 10 years. And I didn't even realize that once I started wearing the orthotics, my knee pain was gone until I was walking with a customer one day. And it just like, I had an epiphany and I was like, wow, I don't have knee pain anymore. So we give you a schedule. We walk you through it. What's unique about us is we are called mobile for 2 reasons. Number 1, we want to get you moving better. And number 2, we're on the go. So we come to you, whether it's office, home, or corporate events. That's what we do. We don't have all the overhead. And so that's why we're able to offer our supports at a lot more reasonable pricing than what you're paying at the big franchise stores. So
good deal. Good deal.
Coaches.
Good deal. Coach Carr, do you feel like that's something that helps your athletes? I know you was kind of chiming in a little bit that when she was speaking on flat feet and stuff like that, and being a former athlete on a high level, you think those type things help elongate a person's career?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna speak from my experience, right? So I'm flat-footed. When I was a kid, after a game, I could barely walk the next day. So my ankles hurt me really, really bad.
Yes.
I went to see an orthopedic doctor in high school, and they gave me some arch supports. Or no, first they tried to make me wear these little ankle straps. You know what I'm saying, to support my ankles and to bring my arch up. But that didn't work. I ended up going to college. Same thing, had the same issue. I still have the same issue to this day. And
We
I
can
had
get you some arch
ones
supports.
that was custom made. But you know where they take a mold of your foot and all that, but they put an arch in there that was so high that it would hurt the arch of your foot because you don't have one. So long story short, yes, I think it would help. And also, this is a proven fact. If you get some arch supports that really truly work and help build your arch back up, it makes you a better athlete.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And so we'll get you tested out on some arch supports too, because we're going to be out there at the DeSoto event in August. So make sure you come by and walk them. So you definitely will feel, like I said, there is no age that is off limits. So my husband has flat feet. And when I first put him in, and he had the pronation, he used to run marathons, and the same thing. He used to hate it because he'd had so much pain in his hips and his knees after running marathons, and he got away from running because of it. And so now he really pays attention. He wears his arch supports all the time. And it was funny because he was sitting and I walked past, and he's got flat feet. These are his feet. This is him before he started wearing arch supports. Right. And so I walked past and he had his foot crossed, and I was like, oh, I said, you have an arch forming in your foot. Do you see that? And he was just kind of like, he was so excited. And it's really been a game changer with him. I mean, not only do we work with athletes, I mean, we're partnered with a lot of getting into the whole sports organization thing, but we've done fittings for county governments like Tarrant County. We've done fittings out of Choctaw Casino. Anybody that's standing on their feet, running around, moving around, it makes a difference. And, you know, you're worth it. And that's the one thing I have to tell you is your feet are the difference in a good day and a bad day, especially if you have to stand on them all day.
Good deal. Well, Gina, I appreciate you imparting this wisdom on us. We're probably going to chop this up into a couple of commercials, and I'll probably do a separate interview with you that we can kind of run in segments in the future. But I think you're providing a good service. She will be at event Bigger in Texas. Thought I had the flyer for it, but yes, she'll be at Bigger in Texas, which is an event that I'm hosting at DeSoto on December 16th and 17th. So if anybody want to come out, there's going to be a bunch of teams out there, but anybody want to come out to her booth, come check her out at the Bigger in Texas event and get your feet right, get your athlete's feet right, because the biggest part of an athlete's body is his feet. So make sure to take care of the thing that takes care of him in any sport that he plays in.
Okay.
I appreciate you stopping by. One thing, she has a Dub connection too, fellas. She tells me every now and then she has to fight in city council against Alonzo Tussin out in Anna.
Oh,
I believe it.
But I did want to mention, you can find us online, mobilearchsupports.com. You can find us the same way on Facebook. Like us, follow us. And then if you want an appointment, just give us a call, 469-659-3500, and we can schedule to come out and see you, like I said, home office, or if your company is having an event, hey, let me know, and we'll see if we can't get plugged in to come out there as well.
Absolutely. Well, hey, I appreciate you, Miss Gina.
Thanks for having me.
We're going to give you a dub salute. So we'll see you out at our future events, man. And we're excited for being a partner with you in this thing.
Excited to be here. Thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right, you have a good one. All right, fellas. All right. So we're about to get to the main event. I appreciate Gina. She cracked me up telling me about the stories of her and Alonzo. So I'm pretty sure if Alonzo's on here, I heard there was some knockdown drag outs at some time, so it was real in the field. And if you know Alonzo, you know Alonzo. But
he ain't backing down.
He ain't backing down. All right. Well, hey, without further ado, we're gonna bring on one of the most animated coaches that we've ever talked to in the dub, as you can see from the interviews we had in the past, and we're gonna let the fellas talk to him about the last year, because he's had a very interesting year. So without further ado, we're gonna hear from Raymond Wesley, and then we're gonna bring on Coach Beattie.
Raymond Wesley, you can reach me on Instagram or Wesley25. I do weddings, birthdays, personal orders, whatever you need, all bacon. Phone number 816-359-1762, and then also you can email me at rwesley1920.
All right. Raymond Wesley. Dub salute to him. I finally got the cheesecake, fellas.
Yes, sir.
He met me on Sunday with a big old cheesecake, the sugar-free, and God dog it. I put it in my house, and between my wife and daughter, they tore the whole thing up. I think I've had 2 pieces out of that whole thing. So Raymond Wesley, you the champ, you the man. And Raymond, you told me you was gonna bring me a peach cobbler, so I'm holding you up to that.
Yeah, he told me about that peach cobbler too.
Oh, he owned it, huh?
Yeah, well, I told him I wasn't crazy. Once I find something I like, I pretty much stick with it. So just give me the cheesecake and the cupcakes. I'm good. I don't need nothing else.
Have you tried the cheesecake cupcake?
I ain't had the cheesecake cupcake. That might be next.
Yeah, you gotta try that. The sugar-free one.
Yeah, that's what I get from the sugar-free.
Yeah, you gotta try that one.
Hey, Raymond, we'll play it again because Keith Baker, he listened slow. He didn't hear the number that you gave twice, so we'll put it back out there on the show.
and the Instagram. He gave his IG too.
Yeah. So we'll play it out there. We talked to Coach Beattie, but hey, we open forum. J Mac, you can go first.
Yeah. Cause see, I was supposed to have the interview when he got the Woodrow job.
I know.
But I ain't worried about that. I'll let y'all talk about that. We got plenty of time to talk about that. What's happening, Coach? I'm just happy to see Coach. What's going on?
What's going on? For 2 months now.
Yeah, man.
I've been staying low key.
Yeah, man. You went from. I mean, I'm glad that me and you connected. Cause man, if it wasn't for you, boy, cause every job you get is the hate pit for J Mac. I'm like, I need one person that like me up in there. So we went from DeSoto to Lancaster. So I'm glad to have you over there, man. I don't know KB, man. KB is my dog. So
I know.
First off, how are you fitting in over there at Lancaster, wearing the orange and black? And have you caught the Holy Ghost from one of Pastor Paul sermons yet?
I'll tell you what, man. I'm really, 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 and I told Coach Paul this probably about 3 weeks ago, and I could be wrong on the date, but I told the kids, I said, Lancaster doesn't need me. I needed Lancaster. I think I had a lot of anger, frustration, and on stuff that was going on, and Coach Paul and Coach Brown over there, have really been a blessing to me, and got me to kind of let that go, and move forward with my life and move forward with the situation that I've been blessed to have. And in return, I'm going to try my best to try to get Coach Paul and Coach Brown and Lancaster a state title, and that's the goal. My job is to go over there and try to get them, over the hump.
And that's what I had this few Sunday, and I ain't gonna lie, I had people hit me up Monday that was arguing with me, but I feel like it's good to have a veteran mind on the staff for young coaches, right? Like you've been with Mathis, for a long time. I mean, all the way back to Austin LBJ. You've been a witness of success and part of the process for years. So I always thought my point was Sunday night was that could be a missing piece because it's a veteran voice in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm a young coach, I want a veteran that kind of been there, done that probably seen every situation. I'm pretty sure now you're not getting surprised by nothing. And you know the process of everything, right? The minute stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
and I think we complement each other. I think I'm learning from them. Hopefully they're learning from me. I take notes, and I've been with Mathis, like you said, since LBJ. Probably 17 years. So I've seen it one way, and coming in now with Lancaster and seeing it from the eyes of Coach Paul. It's opening my eyes and making me a more well-rounded coach, because I'm seeing two different perspectives. And they're both good. So, yeah. I have a little notebook, and I showed it to Coach Paul the other day. I said, I'm meshing what I like for both programs so it could be mine one day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's great, man. But I love it. I love the mix. I love that you're over there. And I'm predicting some big upsets for Lancaster. We can talk about that later. I'll let the other guys talk to you.
Be rising.
Yeah, yes, sir, man. Me, I just want to say, man, man, I'm free for the dub. For all four of us, man. We appreciate you, man. You've been, a supporter since day one, man. We support you and everything you do, man. We just want to say we appreciate you. But so just get out of the way. But by you being at Lancaster from DeSoto, can you just as far as the talent level, is it equal? I mean, because people always say, "Hey, man, Lancaster got this and that." So can you confirm what Lancaster got compared to DeSoto's and the Duncanvilles and all that, as far as talent wise is concerned?
I mean, I think the talent is pretty equal, especially this year. Nobody can say there's a front runner. I mean, you can say Duncanville's Duncanville. Okay, well, they still got an unproven quarterback. So let's find out. I mean, if you have a quarterback who's unproven, you're going to rely on running the game, or running the ball. So what is the defense going to do? They're going to load up the box, and they're going to, you got some cats on the outside, but if you can't get the ball to the cats, what does it make a difference? You go to DeSoto. DeSoto lost a D1 quarterback in Keldon. Legends is a good quarterback, but let's see how he does when he runs the show. People talking. I saw all the hype today about Myson leaving. And I said it from day one. The best one out there is Sherrod Baker. 12 is the dog. I've always told Sherrod, I don't care if you in college, I don't care if you in the NFL, you ever need anything, here's my number, you call me. Every time I see Sherrod, even to this day, we give each other a hug. That's my dog. And then you go look at Lancaster. We got 2 Ferraris in the backfield that can run over people. So I mean, you can doubt what we want. We got Victor Scott, we got Isaiah Lee. To me, they're the 2 best tandem running backs in the district. We got a hell of a back end. I'm not here to give anybody any bulletin board material, but I just think what we have, we can compete. And I said it on the dub. I said, man, I can see us playing DeSoto round 4.
Yep.
Talk that talk.
I think we have that talent, and I think we got them coaches in that room to get it done. Because we're only going to gel. We're only going to grow stronger as a unit. The more we spend time together. And Paul has us up there, in the morning, and we're there, and we're in the room, and he's leading this program. And I think he's doing a great job. He's really. I don't think Coach Paul gets enough credit as a head coach. And I'm seeing it firsthand. The man is well organized. He has a great vision. He knows how to lead men. He knows how to lead young men. All we got to do is follow.
Yes, sir. One more question, Coach, for you. By you being on staff, I'm just kind of piggybacking on what J Max said. Last year, Lancaster was in some games that were pretty close. They could have went either way. Some games probably game management situation that probably cost them the game. By you being there now as this as a the senior leadership, how do you think you can help them in some, I guess, game management situations?
Well, a lot of people don't realize if you look at DeSoto on the early days, DeSoto would not hesitate to go for the ball and not kick the field goal.
Yeah.
When Claude was hurt, when he was injured and I took over, I took every point I could get. I'm kicking the field goal. And my ideology was we may need it in a big game, so I might as well work my kicker now. A lot of people don't work their kickers early, in my opinion. But I've seen those situations. I've got on the head says and told Claude, take the points. Punt the ball. We don't need to take it. I've been in those situations with close games. We played the Allens, the South Lakes, the Duncanvilles, the Trinities, everybody you could think of, I've seen. And every one of those situations have been different. And I'm not saying I know everything, but I've been in a lot of those situations in big games where I've learned by trial and error.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, sir.
That's big. All right, I'm gonna ask a question and then pass it on to Coach Carr. Is there an awkward feeling, just being on the other side of that Lancaster DeSoto rivalry? I imagine is going to be weird when you get to that game. But just, I mean, even the preparation, even the, game planning and stuff like that, because you got insider information, so where the the game plan is, and the second game plan, and the thinking on this and the thinking on that. So is it awkward for you, and it's going to be awkward as you approach that time?
I'm going to be honest, man. I've played that game in my head probably, 50 times already. We haven't even started the season, and I played it in my head of being on both sides, winning it and losing it. When you played all those clips, I'm glad I came in second because I got emotional.
Lost myself for a second. Okay, there we go. All right, Coach Carr, it's on you, boss man.
You good?
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
What's the difference between Cedar Hill? I mean, what's the difference between Lancaster and DeSoto?
This year, because I can only speak about this year.
This year,
I think we have depth over DeSoto this year. And depth, everybody talks, and I've talked to Coach Paul about it. Everybody, wants to talk about we want to go 16 weeks. It's not 16 weeks. It's really 18 weeks because we're talking about you coming in the summer and getting your fall camp started. We got to stay healthy, mentally, physically. I know where there's lack of depth right now in DeSoto because I was there. And I wish DeSoto can win every game, but when they play us, because at the end of the day, that's still my brother. Coach Sweeney, Coach Chadwick, Coach Holmes, Coach Williams, Coach Bowen is still, those are my dogs. I love them kids. My son still has the championship belt in his room. My daughter still has a state medal that we won the first time in her room. It's going to be a hard, emotional game when we play them. But when we play them, I'm looking to win. Period. I'm looking to win, and I'm looking to put our throat on their neck and beat them. And if we do what we're supposed to do, and if y'all are there, I'm gonna act a damn fool on that field.
Now, let me ask you a question. Do you want to win this one, or do you want to win week 4?
Oh, I want we win for week 4.
Okay.
We win week 4. We win the whole damn thing.
Okay. All right. So now let's kind of rewind everything because you've had a busy summer, right? Your summer got kind of busy. You was here, you was there, you was nowhere, you somewhere. Now you where God put you. In one of your interviews, you talked about, one was winning the state championship, the other one was becoming a head coach. And that was something that from the moment I met you, that was something that was a part of your calling. That was something that you wanted to do. That was something that was a dream of yours, right? Like that was something that you planned your life around.
Correct.
To have that opportunity and to not fulfill that opportunity, walk away from it. You know what I mean? Like what drove that decision? What what was the final straw where you said, you know what, maybe this is not for me, and what led to that? If you
I
don't
was
mind
offered the
sharing.
job on Friday before spring break. I took the job. I accepted the job. Spring break came. I spent the whole week with my son. Every day. Practices, working out, going to eat, just me and him. And it's the more time I spend with him, the more I started thinking I didn't want to spend any less time with him. I knew if I stayed at DeSoto, Claude understood that family because my kids consider him Uncle Mathis. They run up to him, give him hugs, and they call him Uncle Claude, and I know he values family. So when I started looking at it, I started thinking about like, what's more important, my family or being a head coach? Yes, I was going to get a bump in pay, but it wasn't that much of a difference where it was worth my family. Now, when I didn't have kids, you can ask Mathis. We would be at 10 o'clock at night, still at school, and not want to go home. When I had my daughter and she was a baby, same thing. When he wasn't playing sports, same thing. But he started playing baseball, started playing football, and he was good, and he's good. And I started saying, like, well, maybe there's something here, and I don't want to be the dad who wasn't around to kind of foster that growth. And I've been blessed because Coach Paul understands family. My son plays this Saturday and Sunday. We got some event on Saturday, and he's like, go be with your son. We got it here. Go be with your son. So I went from a person who valued family to a person who values family. And I got very blessed because there's some coaches who would have been, sorry, this is your job. This is where you're going to be. I didn't want to do that to Woodrow Wilson. I respected the community, Miss Barnett. Like I said, I texted Miss Barnett last week just to check up on her. I didn't work one day in that school, but I still texted her because I respect her and I thank her for the opportunity to be the head coach at Woodrow Wilson. And I told her, I said, believe me when I say, if there's ever anything you need, feel free to let me know. The one thing, and people might say, well, how did you end up at Lancaster in May? Because I was there in May. Relationships is everything, in this profession. I've been blessed to be part of the greatest organization in the state of Texas, the Texas Coaching Association. When everything happened at DeSoto, I had probably about 6 job offers without having to interview. There were just coaches that were like, they heard what happened, they didn't agree with what happened, and they offered me a job. And I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. I wasn't I didn't know what I wanted to do. Claude was still, trying to get me back. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. Like, I almost walked away from everything. I was at my son's baseball game, talked to Coach Brown. Within 5 minutes, Coach Paul calls me. Says, come in on Wednesday.
Here's the question. How old is your son?
7.
So head coaching is off the table for you forever.
Head coach is off the table for me for the next 5 years. I said I'm dedicating to when he becomes 12, because he's already told me. He goes, I want to play for you. But I want to develop. I want to make sure he's being developed in this age bracket. Like I help Havoc. I go out there and I help. I coach. As long as I'm not doing anything at school, I go out there and coach my son right now. I watch video with him right now. I break down when they play. I get the video privately, and I sit down with him and we watch he plays offense and defense. So we watch all the videos. I go to his baseball practice and I coach baseball. So I break down everything that he's doing wrong or right. He gets coaching all the time. But I'm allowed to do that because of my choice.
So is he out there playing with little Damian Hill?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, and he does speed training with Coach Hill too.
Okay. Yeah. That's dope.
And it's funny because a lot of those kids, like 7 of those kids, are part of his baseball team too.
Yeah.
So they all play.
Man, yeah. That's a great organization, man. They are outstanding.
Yes.
Shout out to Chris Curry.
Yes,
Chris Curry, my dog.
Yes, sir.
And all those kids are growing up together and playing together and hanging out together, and it's funny because Coach Curry's like, man, there's white chocolate. And the kids are like, who's white chocolate? And they're like, Riley, my son. I said, man, the only white kid out there, like, But,
So you white?
I'm not, but his mom is.
Oh no, he Hispanic, coach. You
No, Coach, you look at my son. He's light skinned, blue eyes.
Oh,
He don't tell.
Well, he look like Bo Duke from the Dukes of Hazzard. All right, but
he got blood hair, coach.
Yes.
Oh, sit beside play, coach.
Hey,
Riley, be happy to have him.
Hey, believe it or not, when he gets a little older, I'm gonna be like, I don't know who's gonna be the coach. If it's still Riley, I'm gonna be like, Riley, I got a dog, man.
Yeah. South play, coach. Sit in the South play, coach. He ain't got a dog. You got a cat daddy. Tim, you got a cat daddy, coach.
He was dancing. He was born in we lived in South Dallas when he was born. He was born in Methodist down in South Dallas. He was dancing the other day with the football players. And I said, man, I got a true South Dallas kid now.
Already.
Riley said, bring him on, coach.
Check it out.
There you go. He's a dog, man. He plays shortstop, center, and tackle.
That's bad.
Shortstop, center, and tackle. That means he's an athlete. He's smart, and he got good feet.
And he was coach's son.
Coach's son.
Yeah.
And Raleigh Dodge is creeping in the comments right now. So
yeah, Beattie gonna be a DC out of the town.
Hey, Riley, and my daughter swims, plays softball and volleyball.
Wait, so the whole program.
And he is that
right.
He is that letter director. You talking to the right one.
There you go.
That's true.
All right, so let me ask you this real quick, because I still feel like it's awkward to see you in the Lancaster orange and burnt orange, or is it orange? It's burnt orange, I think. But it's hard to see you there. And then you had other offers. So did you consider the other offers so you wouldn't be stepping on your predecessor's toes or whatever, or having to go head up against them? Or how has Claude adjusted to this situation? Because, man, y'all boys, I know y'all. I've been around for at least 15 years. So I know y'all.
Man, me and Claude talk probably about twice a week. Me and Sweeney talk probably twice a week. I see Chadwick at every practice because his son plays with my son.
Yeah.
Me and Chuck talk probably about once every 2 weeks. Coach Holmes, we talk. This is a God honest truth. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. I wanted Lancaster because I wanted a shot to beat Soto's ass.
So it's personal.
You heard it first.
It's personal. It was personal. And that's the truth.
Okay.
But it's not those guys. It's not those kids. Like, I love Claude.
We already know, Coach. We already know.
Here's a funny story that nobody knows unless you're really in that group.
Yeah, leave it alone.
When I lived with Claude Mathis, we had an interview we had to do at Cowboy Stadium. I was taking a shower to get ready for the interview. The city of Red Oak turned off the water. I'm in the shower. I forgot to turn off the water in the bathroom. We left at 2:00. We didn't come back till 10. I flooded Coach Mathis' house.
Dang.
There was a waterfall from the top to the bottom because they turned on the water and I never turned the knobs. And I flooded his house.
Oh,
I thought I was going to be fired that day. I called Claude and I said, Claude, I'm sorry. I flooded your house. If you want, I'll leave. I'll resign. And he hung up on me. He goes, man, shut up. And he hung up on me. He showed up 20 minutes later. His whole house was flooded. There was a waterfall coming from the top of that,
Coach, he got that good insurance, Coach. He wasn't worried about that. He added a couple of big screen TVs on.
Hey,
you know what? He just drove up. He drove up, took a shot, and said it's gonna be all right.
No, man, he'll always be family. His kids, from Champ to Crimson to Cayman will always be family. My kids grew up with him, and I'm always going to wish them the best. I'm always going to wish them kids the best. I'm going to wish them coaches the best. They got great coaches, but we're part of a fraternity, and I was blessed to end up with a real great guy in Coach Paul. Like I said, I needed God in my life, I think, at that point, and God took me to Lancaster so Coach Paul could, really just take away the pain and hate that I had in my heart.
That's what he do, Coach. That's why we call him Apostle. That's why we call him Apostle Paul.
And the only way I can thank him really is to try to go get him a state title.
Yes, sir.
All right, Coach. Here's the $1 million question I got.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All right. There's another team that wears green.
You talking about you talking about where I live?
Yeah.
You talking about what's that?
Nah. Well, yes and no. That's another green.
What you talking about, South Lake?
Nah, not that green. I was talking about
Longview. The mean green.
Right.
Boy, and they have frustrated both schools.
Yeah, they home stadium right there off 20. that green team. Mm-hmm. So now, how do you see that? How do you see you've been a part of those games? How do you see those teams matching up now that you're inside of it? The reason why, okay, we weren't gonna never beat DeSoto, because I gotta ask you this question. Were y'all even were y'all ever paying attention to Longview? Or were you so fixated on South Lake Carroll? And did y'all not watch film? Or like how did that go down?
I've had, so many people have asked me that question, and the only comparison I can say it was the Big 12 playing the SEC that day.
Were y'all that bad, Coach?
You didn't see the game?
You were.
Coach.
But you still gotta say that's DeSoto, right? Like, so in your mind, you like, Coach, I wasn't that. I mean, it was bad, but y'all were that bad.
Coach, I really think we worked on Longview. We felt good about the game plan for Longview. I think the rain, and I'm not making no excuses, kind of made us one-dimensional for a while, and they just ran power, and they ran it, and they were physical, and they just beat us to the punch. I mean, I can't say nothing about it. I mean, the score says it all. I tip my hat to Coach King, and it's nothing new. That's what Coach King has done. It's not like, oh, they came out with this trick play. Oh, they came out with tackle over. No, they ran what they run.
Yep.
And they ran it to perfection that game. I mean, that game, they were the better team. But I promise you one thing. Coach Mathis is not going to let that ever happen again.
Yeah, Coach, whoever's sitting in that box need to be looking for a new job. I'm just saying, Coach, that was bad. But we neither here nor there. We're going to be positive tonight.
You know what?
Oh, now we're going to be positive? You going to say that? Now we're going to be positive?
Woo! You heard him in the green room.
I'm not going to do that. Okay.
But Willow, I do want to ask you this, Willow, since you just went there with that. Didn't Camille, you both was at the Longview South Lake game. Mm-hmm. So didn't it kind of make sense to you that what happened if you wasn't totally ready for Longview that day? Because it was a beautiful day in South Lake. It took them all the way down to the last.
Right.
The Longview team was legit.
By far. And what's crazy is now that Beattie's at a place where Longview never should have got to that point. You know what I'm saying?
Have you watched that game, Beattie?
No comment. But yeah.
Okay.
But guess what?
Right.
We get to face Longview week 2, right?
It'll be by district, yes, sir.
So we get to make sure that Longview don't even get to.
Oh, hold on, Beattie. That's if you don't win district.
Yeah, if y'all get 3rd or 4th, what'd you get last year? 3rd
if
or
y'all
4th?
beat DeSoto, you won't see them.
DeSoto, we're number 1 seed in D2.
Yeah, you actually want to. Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
listen, be honest. Some people don't even have y'all finishing, even making the playoffs.
We can make
like Coach Carl,
like
Coach Carl.
Like Coach Carl. I actually got them making the playoffs. So I got y'all making the playoffs, but
Coach
Carl, we'll be, and I can throw out names, but we got some dogs at Lancaster.
Coach, I don't think that talent has ever been in y'all issue. Y'all have always had talent, Coach. Y'all have always had a whole lot of talent over at Lancaster, Coach. Here's what I'm saying. As much as I appreciate the fact that you over there, I still don't think. I think Cedar Hill gonna beat y'all out, and I'm saying that because I love Nick Ward, and I'm a Nick Ward fan, and Nick's my hero. So I'm there. You
civil
go.
rights hero.
That's it. That's civil rights, Nick. You don't know what he did. You don't know how many lines he had to stay in, how many cities
He crossed barriers. Yeah,
he had to have.
He broke barriers. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Martin Luther Ward right there.
Yeah, because we're stuck in between the civil rights and the Messiah. So
we'll bet a cheesecake on that one.
Thank you. Hey, you should have been doing this, Beattie. That's what you should have been doing. You should have been doing that. Because you know, like I know, ain't no way in hell Lakes will lose the Cedar Hill.
Nah,
it ain't happening.
It ain't happening.
Listen. Let me tell you something, Beattie. Listen. All jokes aside. Only because there are people on here who says Waxahachie is going to win district. They also say it's going to come down to Waxahachie, DeSoto, Duncanville, and then the toss-up game is Lancaster. Okay, that's how they have it. That's how the majority of the people have it.
I think everybody takes a loss in district. Everybody.
Except for Duncanville. Because when y'all say no, Coach, listen, y'all keep
everybody
saying
means everybody. I don't know what part of that.
Listen. Because I was listening to y'all Sunday, and I wanted to say something so bad, but Sweet Baby Jamaica and the people you talking about on the roof didn't appreciate what you said, Jimmy.
They stopped turning that hamster wheel, did they?
The second you said that, I lost all service. So so what I'm saying is there are teams that reload, and it doesn't matter. Duncanville has been without a quarterback. There was a play that happened 2 years ago when the running back against a quarterback against Sauk that's at Duncanville got tackled to his ACL. They had a quarterback come in, eventually winning 2 state championships.
That's because divine intervention, Willow. The better quarterback was the backup anyway.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, okay, that's fine. But there are players that you don't know about, that nobody knows about, that's going to step up, and because that system's allowing, that program's allowing them to be successful. Y'all are acting like DeSoto is losing don't have a quarterback. That kid was starting before he came.
They don't have a proven quarterback.
But he has been a starting quarterback before on a high school level.
3-7.
It doesn't matter.
3-7 in private school.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. The fact is, he's been on varsity and he's played. He's coming into this season with what y'all saying they just lost a 5-star running back, and everybody on here saying the better back is number 12.
I've been saying that. I think he's the best player on offense. Period.
That's fine. I'm here for it. That's fine. So they are reloading as well. They still have Booby. They still have these other receivers, and they still have other playmakers on the field.
Who's Daylon Singleton?
This year is the first year you're going to see.
Who's Daylon Singleton?
Booby a 5-star. He's gonna carry the whole team.
Singleton was a 3-star, and he dominated games.
Yeah, correct, Coach. Correct, Coach. We can talk about him dominating games. That's fine. Okay, he's a great special teams player, and he's a home run threat. What I'm saying to you now is this: it's very simple. Okay, they are playing. DeSoto has talent, and they're loaded as well. You might not know who they are. They might not be household names. Lancaster has 2 running backs who we said should probably be the best 2 running back tandems in the state. We said that about Lancaster 3 years ago.
Yeah, we did. And they probably was.
And they barely made the playoffs.
And they kept going to 5 wide.
So what I'm saying is
I'm just saying.
It wasn't me, Kendrick. It wasn't me. That fourth spot is still up in the air. A lot of stuff can go down.
That's true. But who's the proven QB at Cedar Hill then?
Oh, Coach, we don't know, Coach. I don't know. This is what I know about Cedar Hill. Jalen Brewer. That's all I know. Coach, and I know Nick Ward.
And Juju, because they got a really good running back too. Probably second best. Yeah.
I know Juju. That's him and Dalen. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, not Dalen. Him and Jalen. Yeah. They all play for the Dogs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got a really good running back. DeSoto's probably still put 70 on them.
Coach, see what I'm saying, Coach? Don't be talking about that, Coach. Don't be talking about that, Coach.
I'm just saying, Coach. Coach Willow,
you ain't even at DeSoto no more, Coach. You ain't even at DeSoto no more.
He showed his relationship. And I ain't mad at you. Stick up for your dog. Stick up.
You know what? You do it every time, J-Mac.
I do it all the time. I do.
That's Nick after the game. No, that's what he said. He said Nick after the game.
You know what hurt? You know what losing Myson did? It made DeSoto's offense probably more dangerous.
I say that too.
I actually can agree with that.
Because now Sherrod in the backfield, to me, I don't know what they're going to do, but I would utilize it more like when Duncanville won state and utilize their running back out of the backfield more in the passing game. I think now he becomes a problem for linebackers.
Yeah.
And then you can still move him to the slot and bring in the other running back. So to me, he's the most versatile player they got. He can do it all. He can play defense. For people that don't know, he can be a linebacker at DeSoto and start. He is a straight dog.
Are you gonna be stealing signs?
I'm pretty sure they're gonna switch it up for that game. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Man, I'm telling you, that's gonna be a very, very interesting week.
Yeah,
I probably won't sleep much. That might be the only week that me and Mathis don't talk.
What if he called you and said, "Hey, man, I just want to let you know we're gonna kick your ass," and then he tell you good night?
hey, I know one person that's gonna say it. I know one person that's gonna say it. His first name Mitchell.
Oh, yeah.
Mitchell Ward.
when you how did that conversation with Mitchell go?
If Claude called me and told me what?
When you decided to leave DeSoto, how did that conversation with Mitchell go?
Mitch thought that he told me, I think before I left, Lancaster was a 21 point dog. By me going over there, I just made them a 1 touchdown a favorite.
Whoa.
I
Okay.
believe it. And I believe it because you know that's my dog. I talked to him, so I believe it.
That's 28 points. 28 points.
21 to one
That's your
score.
boy Jay.
You know that's my boy,
Dang,
man.
Coach.
Hey, that's your friend. You should.
He ain't my boy though. I friend. He ain't my boy, but that's your boy though. But anyway, I believe him though.
I think, and another person we got that somebody may not know is we got one of the best corners coach in the state of Texas also that came from DeSoto.
Who is that? Who is
Coach
that?
Eric Johnson.
Okay.
So we got 2 DeSoto coaches over there.
So y'all doing a lot of sign stealing.
Well, they doing a lot of J-macking.
That's the one that called my rankings trash, ain't it? Johnson the one called my rankings trash. That the one?
Yes, him.
That's him.
I thought you said that was the O-line coach.
No, because he don't have Facebook.
No, it was on Twitter. It was on Twitter.
If it was the O-line coach, then yeah, I had something to say. But it's DB coach. That's what they do.
No, the O-line coach had something to say, but the other one called my rankings trash, which it's all good. I love it. Because all I can say is I was the only one that had you ranked. Nobody else did.
Hey, I ain't put out my rankings yet. I got DeSoto number 2.
No, I'm talking about nobody had remember we had Matt Step over here. He was saying they wasn't even top 50.
I know, right? Damn.
No, man.
No.
Hey, he's too much.
You're gonna have
Step ain't messing with us.
Hey,
you know the common names. You know the James Foster, the Terrion Burns, the Kenneth Youngbloods. But there's some cats that y'all don't know about yet. Come to season, you're gonna know these names.
Talk to us. Give us some previews.
Oh, we got Lovey Berry offers. James Foster, multiple offers. Kenneth Youngblood, multiple offers. We got Sammy coming in, offers. We got a lot of cats that can go, and we got depth. We got every position on the back 7 has multiple. We got multiple people that can play it.
Yeah.
Well, all I know, coach, is the last 2 coaches y'all just named. Y'all didn't end too well on y'all season, so y'all all got a lot of work to do.
Don't take that, coach. Shoot back.
Tough. God, no.
I got to piggyback that one. Man, what did y'all say over when y'all saw Jesse Wyatt outside the stadium? I was like, get his sexy in the rain.
Man, I've been doing this for 25 years, and I've never seen somebody do that at all. Outside of DeSoto Stadium. And that's some shit that I would have probably done when I was in my 20s.
Hey, man.
But God damn, and there's nothing you can all you can do is take.
Well, I know Coach wanted to kill him, boy. I
can just hear Coach Mathis' mouth, man. I already know you probably couldn't say it on the airways, but I know he had some words.
Hey, and let me ask you this, because he also trolled Lancaster. Did you see that one?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh my Lord.
Oh yeah, he did. He drove by Lancaster on Thanksgiving and said live view from Lancaster practice.
Wow.
There wasn't nobody out there.
Wow. Now you're gonna make me want to return that favor.
Hey, there's only one person alive right now that has returned that favor, and his name is Swaggy Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I had that one.
Swagger, the only one that had the proper get back.
Yeah,
and it was all meant for Jesse.
It was all, man. He said that chest.
Woo! So,
but Coach, how do you feel about that? Like, you go for one, it's the same school, but it's the same rival, just different school. Like, be honest, are you kind of sick of talking about that team down 20 in East Texas?
And it's been the same butt whooping.
Oh God damn.
No.
Paul did beat him. Paul have beat him.
Yeah, he like, well, yeah, he beat him, but Beattie never beat him in 17 years.
I haven't. I didn't beat them in the playoffs, and I didn't beat them when they were in the district. You know, that I can't say. Look at that. We got the Fighting Valencias. We'll see you week 2 at Lancaster. Come on down, Aaron. We'll get some barbecue.
Get us some gators.
We don't need no brown on brown action right there, man. Y'all got
Oh, they're gonna be a good. They're gonna be a good one though. They're gonna be a good one.
Oh yeah, this be your first time getting a taste of Alito since they claim DeSoto been ducking.
Yeah,
you just
ducking.
You across the bridge now. You get to face them.
You know what's going to be real funny? Not funny, but there's a possibility that on realignment, you got DeSoto going 5A. Lancaster could go back to 5A.
Yep.
We know Alito's going to stay 5A. They're going to forget about those 10 kids somewhere and
somewhere. Hey, Coach, they already kicked him out, Coach.
In-house suspension.
Yeah, they in-house suspension.
So they house and everything.
Oh,
woo! My lord.
That's gonna be fun, man.
Hey, they said don't come to school today.
What?
Come back the next game.
All right, let me ask you this real quick. Tempo practice. You know, I know Clyde used to practice until the cows come home, back in the gap and stuff. What's the difference between practice, tempo, physical, not physical? What we're looking at?
I think our practices at Lancaster are physical. I think they're high tempo as well. We go real fast. You know, I think I like our practices right now at Lancaster. I think we do a really good job. I think our kids are real smart kids. They know the routine really well. So when I walked in, I was really surprised. I was like, man, these kids are on point. They're highly motivated. They're highly intelligent. They have a chip on their shoulder, and they're a team. You know, and that's one of the most important things. When you make a deep run, you know, you gotta be a team. When we won it in 23 and 22, that was a team. That, you know, DJ Bailey and that group were really close. You know, even during the COVID years, you know, they would work out in each other's homes with snacks and stuff. And I see a lot of similarity in those teams with this Lancaster team. You know, I told Victor Scott, I said, you know, you remind me of Tiger. And that's a high compliment, you know.
Man.
And he reminds me of Tiger.
Mercy.
You know, great kid. My son was at Lancaster working out, and he started hanging out with Victor Scott. And I told my son, I said, man, you can hang out with Victor Scott all you want, because he's a great kid. You know, and they took him in just like the kids at DeSoto took my son in. They were throwing footballs and running around with them and playing with them and stuff, and, you know, accepted them right away. You know, we got a lot of good kids at Lancaster, and I think we're going to have a special year.
And let me ask you, how is it working with Coach Muhammad? He used to coach my son at Duncanville High School, and I made a joke on the show about 3 years ago about Sock was going to hang so many points, boy, and ever since then, my boy turned on me. I can't even walk the Lancaster sidelines no more, so I'm going to need you to be my personal security when I come to the Alito game.
Man, Muhammad's cool, man. Muhammad's so cool, you know, and a lot of, like, I coached AJ Green. You know, he's related, you know, EJ Muhammad, like, so I you know, there's a connection there with the younger kids that I coached in the past at DeSoto. But Muhammad's so cool, man. Like, you know, he probably just took it as a challenge.
Oh yeah. He
he violent. I'm gonna call ice.
Yeah, they were a little violent on the sideline, but you know, I got my boy Beattie in there, so I feel like I can kind of walk through there. So if he kind of look my way. You just gonna hold them back. We good. Because I miss walking the sideline. And Kendrick Brown, my dog, I actually talk to him all the time. The AD.
You can chill with Kendrick. You can chill with Kendrick. Kendrick make sure you all right. Yeah.
You know, KB was my DC at DeSoto.
Sure was. He was there in like 13, 14, somewhere up in there.
Yeah. Before he got the job at Little Elm. As a matter of fact, I went to Little Elm, and he drove me around, showed me the city. Where my kids would go to school and stuff. And I just, I couldn't make that drive. I was living in South Dallas at the time. And I was happy where I was living. Hell, I lived in DeSoto for 10 years, and I was extremely happy. I didn't want to move, and now I'm in Waxahachie.
Where you live at, on Hatchet?
I live Garden Valley.
I'm talking about back in the South Dallas days.
I live right there at Zane Boulevard.
Oh, okay. You was in the Cliffs.
Yeah. Bishop Arts area.
Oh, Cliff.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you made me think you was in Dixon Circle or Bonton.
Yeah, we thought you was in deep South Dallas.
No doubt. Man, we appreciate you coming on, man, and great time with you. You don't never shy away from nothing. We call you a dub original because you always come on here and never shied away from nothing. Hey, you talk noise about teams that you've played against.
Straight shooter.
You're absolutely right. I think Lancaster's biggest rival used to be Waxahachie. What do they consider? Is everything all bulletin pointed at DeSoto, or is it still Waxahachie?
Man, I really, this is the beauty about our kids right now. Our kids have not mentioned one team at all. They're just grinding, and they have one goal, and that's week 16. And they're not mentioning one single team. They're just coming to work, putting their hard head on and working. It's not about North Crowley. It's not about Melito. It's not about DeSoto. It's not about Cedar Hill, Duncan. It's about us. It's about us, and we take care of us. We can take care of business.
But Shalencia is so messy, boy.
I know it, boy. She's so messy. That's my dog, though. That's a dub it. That's my dog. Yeah.
God, dog. But man, hey, who y'all got in the first scrimmage and stuff? The ones to see if I want to pull up. Who y'all got?
That's a great question. I don't even know.
Cold.
North Forney.
North Forney. Oh, okay.
They got Shavers there. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that. I wonder if it's in Lancaster and Forney.
It was in Lancaster last year, so yeah, they got to go after better life and have a better life.
North Forney on the clock. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check
it
out.
Coach. Come on, defense is gonna surprise a lot of people. I mean, I'm only talking about defense because that's what I coach. But these kids will take your head off.
Yeah.
We got some headhunters out here. And
I love it.
And you got to tell Coach Paul's got to tell our kids, like, man, slow down, calm down. Like we're not hitting it. That's a good thing from a defensive standpoint.
No doubt. And I think this is an opportunity to move up. You know what I'm saying? And change the trajectory. I think Lancaster has been in state one time in their history.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's open this year.
Wide open.
I think it's open. I think it's wide open. I mean, if you come out of this district of doom and you come in first or second place, you got a chance to make that run. And I remember when I talked to you in 2022, and you were talking about, hey, I think we got the makings of a state champion and stuff. I felt it because before then, I know all the stuff y'all went through, and it was hard, and it was struggle. Always getting to the cusp of not getting there, but I felt it and I believed it at that point. So I'm gonna have this conversation with you again after about week 8, and we're gonna see what the mindset is. Yeah. But man, we appreciate you.
Yeah. Appreciate you.
I don't know if you remember when we beat Geyer. I don't think too many people saw it. When we beat Geyer, I mean, I gave Claude a hug, and I cried because we've been knocking at that door for so long. And Kyler Murray, kept us from 3 of them.
Man.
And we were up by 2 touchdowns at Memorial. in Mesquite Memorial, and Allen fans were leaving, and he came back and beat us. But I hugged him and I cried right there because, and every coach understood why, because we built a program together and were so close so many times and fell short. But we knocked that door down. We knew that we didn't care who was coming from the other side of the bracket. They weren't touching us.
Hey, Coach, I've never admitted this on there. I'm gonna have to apologize for that game because I was at Memorial Stadium on the third row and I started singing "Na Na Na Na" as the Allen fans was leaving, and that was the kiss of death. I was the one that led that chorus, so my bad.
When I got home, that's when I was living right there on Zane Boulevard. I went home. I didn't even empty my truck. They broke into my truck that night. They stole my third row because I used to have a Tahoe. I had a Tahoe. They stole the third row. I almost quit coaching football that year. That hurt. That's how much it hurt.
Bro, it really did. You could feel the deflation in that stadium. I look, and I was such a fan back then. I took a chair and beat the hell out of the stadium with the chair and left. I was like, I can't believe this. And it was more so about what I was seeing. It was just everything that could go wrong went wrong. It's some bad referee calls. There was a run that I think Jatori had for about 20-something yards, getting you out of a bad situation, called a hold, never saw the hold, went back and looked at the game. I was a referee, never saw the hold. There was a hold on Kyler Murray when he scored. They didn't call the hold. You know what I'm saying? So it was just the critical stuff, the fumble into the end zone where the guy was out of bounds clearly and it should have been a touchback. I mean, just so many weird things. So, but hey, that was here and there. We can almost do a 30 for 30 on that game alone.
Yeah.
Real quick, Coach, before you get out of here, it came to my attention that last year Lancaster actually started a true freshman at middle linebacker that game. I just want to know, how is he doing? I guess he'll be a sophomore this year. How is he doing going into this
talking
year?
about James Foster.
No, not Foster. They said the middle linebacker. Foster started the whole season. This was this freshman first game.
Well, we got right now Terrion Burns is our middle linebacker. Now he could be a sophomore. I don't know his. I know we got a lot of young cats that are sophomores that are starting and that are good.
That's probably him, because that's what I was told.
They started him
because the starter, the one that did the pick six against North Crowley, he had got hurt against Harker Heights, I believe. So, and they brought up the true freshman. This is the story I was told. They brought the true freshman that never played varsity because he was a big kid, and they knew they were playing Longview, and he could, close the gaps. And for the most part, he did good. He just forgot to run with Boosie on that wheel route.
Yeah, we forgot to run with Boosie. Everybody.
Boosie's still running.
Boosie's still running right now.
Leave Boosie alone, coach.
He's still running right now. He's a special kid. It's sad that sometimes these colleges don't see the heart of a kid, but just look at the size. That kid had a lot of heart.
Well, these comments is crazy as hell. I'm sorry.
They tripping, dog. They are tripping. I love that.
Maybe by Cal Ward.
I ran into Coach Ward at coaching school at the SMU social.
Oh, did you? Was he dressed like this? My boy.
And that looks like
that was Willow. That was Willow Sunday.
Hey, maybe.
Made by Willow work.
Ain't no pictures to justify your statement, sir. So no.
Burr, that's his name. Burr.
I don't have a problem with, like I said, if Ward posts the picture. So if he like it, I love it. Like,
hey, that was a Willowware original. I think Willowware.
that was a Gordon Gartrell. That was a Gordon Gartrell.
That was a Gordon. Hey, Ward said he
That
left
was
that outfit where he wore it.
Yeah. He come back with it.
That outfit looks like it was at P. Diddy's house.
That was the night. Was that the night he said he was quartering with Diddy?
That was right.
I hope he left the baby on too.
Oh Lord, lemon booty of the week. Okay. All right, man. All right, we gotta get the wheels back on, Coach. We appreciate you.
Coach, his name Burr. If you didn't know, that's his name, Burr.
Okay, yeah. Burr's a hell of a kid, man. He can play linebacker and DN.
Is that what he playing this year?
He will hit you.
Yeah. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that at the time. That was just brought to my attention that they had a true freshman in there on that game. So it was a lot of things that were brought to my attention later on. That kind of changed my opinion, and the reason why I got Lancaster upsetting some of these cats this year.
Because I'm telling you, I mean, J-Mac, I'm telling you right now, man. I mean, and every coach will tell you the same thing. We got some great kids. We got some really hardworking kids. We got some great coaches. I think Coach Paul does a great job being the head coach. I think KB is doing a great job being the athletic director and supporting us. Lancaster is, because I was never used to, or I never had been into Lancaster High School. I had never been into the facilities other than the indoor and the basketball court. We got some really, really good kids. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. And they put that helmet on and they will take your head out. And they show up every day to go to work.
Already.
So I'm really blessed. Like I said, and like I said at the beginning, Lancaster doesn't need me. I needed Lancaster. And I said it in front of the kids, and I told that to Coach Paul. Whatever happened at DeSoto, it don't matter, because in 23 and 22 and 23, you go look up UIL state champions. My name is right there for the rest of their lives.
Talk
whether they like you or not, and I got the rings to prove it and the medals to prove it. So I'm looking forward.
Now take it over to that orange and black, man. We need to get Coach Paul a ring.
Correct.
Not a ring. We need to get Coach Paul a ring. He need a ring.
Hey,
Coach,
and
I got a bet with Will right now, cheesecake, and when we play Cedar Hill.
Okay.
Yes.
Cheesecake game.
Listen. As long as you go get it from Raymond, we good. Listen, I'm all for it. Okay, I'm all for it. I do want Paul to get him a ring though. If he get him a ring, shoot, we going to church 7 days a week.
I'm going to his church. I'm gonna sit in the front row, and
my tithes. I'm tithing with him.
And I'm going on the first. Cause I want to drink whatever juice they drinking.
No,
I want to go on the first Sunday.
Yes,
you gonna walk in that pulpit like
yeah.
Hey, Coach, one more thing. Have you ate at the Gator Pit across the street?
I have.
That's my people. Their team, the Gators, in my league, man, and they cook some great barbecue. I've been eating with them for years. I know you had to hit the Gator Pit now that you're in L-Town for sure.
You know me, I've been hitting up every restaurant, up and down the street. So
already,
we get out of work and it's lunchtime. I go hit up a different restaurant every day.
Already.
So,
but now, man,
I do believe in. I do believe if I'm at Lancaster, I believe in giving back into the community one way or another. So,
yeah, already. Hey, what time y'all play Saturday? My refs are actually working that event. I want to see what field y'all on. Probably come check y'all out.
Man, I gotta get the schedule. Just
hit me up. You just hit me up out there. Yeah, just hit me up out there. I'm gonna go pull up.
Okay, I didn't even know we played Sunday until I got the text message about we played Saturday and Sunday. And he's got baseball practice Saturday night. Come here real quick, Riley. Come here.
Good Lord.
Oh yeah, he walk around with no shirt
with
on.
the shirt out.
Yeah, he look like he look like he got an 800 credit score.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he definitely going to South Lake.
He looks like a dragon.
Woo.
So,
hey, this is all about family. That's what I'm talking
Hey
about.
man, I love it, man. I love it.
I love it. You look like J Mac holding this little baby, little girl.
Man, I have my
baby.
grandson, man. I swear I can't get enough of it, boy. I can't. If I could just get that joker to hold his eyes open long enough, that all he want to do is sleep.
Man,
Yeah, I love it, man. Yeah, I love it. Ain't nothing like better. I ain't think I was gonna love better Pawpaw as much as I love it, but yeah, I love it. I ain't gonna lie. Cause you know why? Cause I get to give him back to his mama.
Woo. Yeah, but now, Coach, we appreciate you stopping by, man. You was on the grill tonight and you handled it like a pro. We will see you down
As
the line.
always.
We're gonna pull up as always. We're gonna pull up, man. Appreciate you for stopping by the Dub episode 138.
And you know we lead you on Sunday night, Coach.
Man, I got you, but man, Coach Todd keeps us up all night long. I got to go to work in the morning, man.
I got a 2-sock limit. So since Willow coaching that sock now, we okay.
Okay.
That is funny. Oh, y'all, look, and Sock and Lancaster used to play each other. Y'all don't play no each other anymore. I'm assuming that should have been at least a scrimmage or something. I missed that.
Hell, you never know. We might be in the same district sooner or later.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That would be lovely because I know Sock tired of playing in the Harlem Globetrotter district. But all right, man, appreciate you.
Hey, Weebo.
Yes, sir.
Raymond Wesley, you can reach me on Instagram or Wesley25. I do weddings, birthdays, personal orders, whatever you need, all bacon. Phone number 816-359-1762. And then also you can email me at rwesley1920.
All right, I'm gonna have to have him recut that. It always cuts off at the end. But man, that was a great episode.
That was a great show, man. I stayed up for that. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was planning on being like Batman because Adam just kicking my butt today, all day. I don't know what is in this era, but I ain't gonna lie. When I found out it was Beattie, I was like, I ain't gonna play hooky today, man. I got to go. I got to go holler at my dog, Beattie. And shout out to Coach Beattie because he the only one, and I can say this, like he the only one that we really like criticized. That's always just been straight with you, like just been cool with you, regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. No
you
doubt.
know what I'm saying? Like he ain't, Beattie just be. Am I lying, be right?
J Mac, hey, we can criticize him. He come back on the show. Some code we criticize, they don't come back no more.
Now he will still be a corrective text, though. I will say that.
They pat both. They don't speak no more. They get their feelings, boy. It get tough, boy.
Be right.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm just saying. I'm just speaking in general, Coach Willow. I'm just speaking in general, Willow. I'm just saying, Willow.
Put names. I ain't know you put names on it today.
I'm just saying.
It's a Wednesday show.
I'm just saying we pick against them, man. We don't. They let other people walk out the tunnel with them and all that. They just.
Bro, for real.
It get a little sticky, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah. It get a little rough out here.
Hey, listen. But here's the thing, guys. I thought about this earlier today, and it kind of hurt my spirit a little bit. We're gonna only be able to catch one game together this year.
Wow.
Yeah, man. You pretty much on the outside looking in.
Man. Well, hey, you might be able to catch the second half of games. Y'all games will be over with by halftime.
I mean, it's pretty easy. Just lose in the playoffs. You can ride with us.
Say.
Well, J-Mac tough, boy.
You say he don't business that.
I know, right?
Hey, you know what, Coach Carr? Coach Carr, this is what I need you to do. I remember Wild Man used to have a video guy that filmed them. He was always on the sideline. everything. He had his own personal film crew. We need you to have somebody to go in the locker room, go with you and document this year. We
They
can make
gonna
a
be
double
bumping heads.
legend out of this.
His other coaches already got their personal field crew. They gonna be bumping heads.
Dang.
I'm in the booth. I'm in the booth. We'll be drinking some water, some M&M, Coke Zero. You know what I'm saying? Like I chilling, watching video, rewinding iPads and shit.
Is Ward gonna be in the booth again?
I believe so. I like working with Ward,
What?
man.
Yeah.
Like that's my wonder twin, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I call Ward, and it's so funny because I was probably on a couple of coaches I haven't been able to have this type of relationship with. I would call Ward and be like, Ward, I know it's late, but I was thinking about this on defense, this play. And I said, man, I apologize if I'm calling you late. He goes, well, no, man. I'm glad you called. I've been waiting to find somebody to talk to.
Oh man, that's your wonder twin right there.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Me too.
Wait a minute. So Ward is gonna be in the booth.
He was in the booth last year.
Oh, so bro,
Yeah.
so we don't get Michael Jordan Ward no more.
No, but he retired after that jump.
Yeah, he messing me up and everything.
He need the orthotics.
Yeah, he retired after that jump. Ward like I had enough.
Oh man, well man,
Nah, this was a great show, man. I'm happy to be out and bounce back, and I like the spot. Like I said, man, I said it Sunday night. I love where he landed. I think it's a good mix. It's a good mix over there. Cause I don't know why some of these younger coaches, I look at them, I'm like, where's the vet on the staff? Like, you should have a vet if you're a young coach. Like I said, you ain't got to do everything you say, but it's just good to be able to talk to somebody that done been through some things. You know what I'm saying? Just to bounce off.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? You just want, so I think that's a great match. And I didn't know, he brought a couple more DeSoto coaches over there. It's just making my prediction look that much better.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Join them, right?
All right. Jay McAdormand.
Still what they got. Make it your own. I'm with it, coach.
I'm with it, man. Shoot, still man. You take from your rival. You're supposed to take from your rival. Ain't that what Georgia did to start beating Alabama?
They went and hired Kirby Smart.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now for real. And I mean, it's gonna be interesting. The District of Doom is gonna be very interesting. It's
wide open, man. Every week is gonna be up. I'm telling you, it's wide open. And don't forget, B. Rod picked Mesquite to finish ahead of Cedar Hill.
Hey, I'm staying 10-toe down on that.
No, you did. You didn't mean that. See, now you just been messing.
That was an accident.
Now you just messing with me, B. Rod.
Yeah, Mesquite Skeeters are gonna finish 5th in district. I'm telling you.
Implying that they're gonna finish 5th is implying that Lancaster's gonna finish 6th.
No, that ain't what he said. That ain't what he said.
In my predictions, that's how that sounded.
Listen, man. All I heard, hey, he got 2 feeder schools over there, a lot of talented kids. Hey, that's all I heard. Hey, I'm just saying, Willow. Hey, man, Cedar Hill might be in trouble, Willow. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Man, y'all got Cedar Hill messed up. Keep talking. Listen, I'm gonna tell you like I had to tell this little dude 2 years ago, who told the coach that he wasn't gonna come in on this show and they weren't gonna win a game in 2025. That's what he said.
Y'all knew the context of that because it got him on the show the next week.
Correct. So, so I think you need to do that this year. I think somebody.
I was playing back then. I'm dead serious now. They're not making the playoffs.
Coach, what happened if
matter of fact, I what happened if they do? Is what y'all want? What y'all think of the bet? Y'all think of the bet? Whatever bet y'all want to make, I'm cool with it because
100 Wangs.
No,
100 Wangs. 100 Wangs for Big Wood.
No, you changed your grandson name to Coach Carr.
And see that's passed by. Because I tried to get his name Jeremy. So I already got rid.
Baby Coach Carl.
There's too many different layers right there, Willow.
Yeah. That's above my pay grade. But I tell you, Willow, if they make it,
Carl, how you doing?
I'll put a Michigan flag right here.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. Now
I'll put a Michigan flag right there.
Yeah. And if they made the playoffs, you got to keep it on for the rest of the year.
I keep it on the whole all season, all the way into the season.
Okay.
That's
so,
big.
J Mac, I think your Longhorn is safe in the back, and it's not for Cedar Hill. All right.
Okay. All right. What you gonna do, Pat? You gonna change your background?
I changed it.
Hey, Pat, watch this. Here's something you didn't know. A fun fact. Did you know there's 3 flags on the moon?
I would agree with that if I thought they ever went to the moon. So you might that's probably pay on.
No, they went. Do you remember the MTV thing where they had the moon on there with the M and the TV?
Yep.
Okay, so University of Michigan flag on the moon.
I heard that.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is we already out of space, baby. So being on your background shouldn't be hard for you to do. Being on that flag shouldn't be hard for you to do it. If we need another Michigan man by way of Miami, UVM, to make it happen. And he gonna make it happen. So when Nick Ward gets it, we party. When they make the playoffs. Cedar Hill make the playoffs, we go on an emergency show.
All right, so
if Cedar Hill make the playoff, we would definitely do an emergency show. By fact, we call it an emergency stream. We can go all night.
No doubt. And look, I'll say this. I'm gonna call that an ender because when Coach Carr started talking Michigan, we lost 10 viewers. All right, we out.
At Boteezy, the dub, with my guy, Coach Beattie, probably one of the most famous faces in the program. How long have you been up here? About 10 years? 12 years. 12 years. Been in the program for a long time. They've seen a lot of great play up here and stuff. How you feeling about this year's team and your cornerbacks, DBs, and all that?
I think we got a really good shot at winning state. I think our team is coming together. Our offense is coming together. You saw tonight putting up 45 points. We work every week to get better.
One thing that people try to accuse DeSoto of being is not physical, a finesse, pretty team, but I was just talking to my guy right here. I said they were physical tonight, and that's what it's going to take to get to state. Have y'all been preaching that?
Correct. And we do tackling circuit every week. We go live, we go full pass on Tuesday, and we go 100 miles an hour hitting each other.
Love it. I love it. You know what? And that is a change because you go to a lot of programs. We go to a lot of practices, and some practices they hit a little bit, some practices they don't hit at all. Yeah. So that is the key to it. And I know Coach Mathis practices hard and stuff. So you feel like that's going to be the key to getting y'all to that level?
I think so. I think being physical in practice and then hitting the weight room. I think we added the weight room element more this year than we ever had before to try to get us to those later rounds.
Absolutely. Coach Beattie, he is a pillar of the program. Give a shout out to the Dub real quick.
Shout out to the DFW, shout out to hometown Eagle Pass, Texas. And like I told y'all earlier, sometimes you got to slap your little brother and let him know who runs his house.
That's strong, baby. Pat Boteezy.